Hey guys, it's Dr. Sani with Divine Spine. Welcome back. You're stuck at a desk 8 to 10 hours a day. You have to be on a computer, you're engaged. What can you do to improve your sedentary lifestyle? Okay, we're going to talk about that today because there's a lot of consequences and there's a ripple effect to having this. So let's dive in. So first of all, let's talk about sitting and standing and the timings of that. If you have the capability and the luxury of getting a sitting standing situation, I highly recommend it. They've got stuff on Amazon, you hit a button and the whole desk just starts to come up, right? So how long should you be sitting and how long should you be standing? Let's talk about that. For standing, you shouldn't be standing for more than 30 minutes at a time, okay? After that, you should hit the button on that desk and lower it and go ahead and have a seat. How long should you be sitting for? No more than 45 minutes. Now, keep in mind, between the sitting and standing, I would definitely walk away. Even if you don't need to use the restroom, go get a drink of water, take a look outside, do something. Just get away from the desk for a moment and move your body around. Your body will absolutely thank you for it. So now you're in a sitting position, okay? And you've got that, we talked about 45 minutes. But when you're sitting, a couple things that you need to be mindful about is your screen. Make sure that your computer screen is eye level, because if you're on a laptop, the unfortunate reality about a laptop is that the screen is attached to the keyboard. So you're going to be looking down. So if you're able to get an external keyboard, prop the laptop up on a box higher, that would be ideal. But most of you have a separate monitor, right? And that's better because now you can get that monitor the center of the monitor should be eye level. So you're not looking down, you're also not looking too high. You're in a neutral position. And then when you're sitting, you want to try to make sure that your hips, your knees are at about 90 degrees and your elbows as well. If you can get an ergonomic keyboard like this one, it's great. It'll actually help your wrists. It'll help your forearms so they're not so stressed. And there's a whole ergonomic thing that we're going to do a video on, and we'll go over that with you in detail in terms of sitting. Now, when you're standing, I think it would be a great idea to have one of those pads that have some memory foam in it. That way it gives you some cushion under your feet. And then when you are standing, make sure that you have some tennis shoes on. You got to have that support under your ankle and under the arch, because if you're just standing barefooted, that's also not great for your hips and your knees. So put some shoes on, stand up, and then on top of that, under that, you're having a memory foam pad as well. So these are ideal things that you can do that'll take pressure off your knees and your hips and your back when you're standing. The other consequence from being at a computer all day long, now this is, you could be standing or you're sitting, is carpal tunnel. Okay, that's a big issue and there's a huge problem with this. And it's because this mouse, most people have carpal tunnel in their right hand, even if they're left hand dominant. Most setups are where you're using the mouse with the right hand. Now, our hand is not designed to be in this sort of claw position, flexed down like this for 8 to 10 hours a day, okay, even with breaks. What's happening is that you're creating tension in your wrist flexors. Your whole forearm is going to get tense and tight, and you've got a nerve that goes right down the middle. It's called your median nerve. And where it meets this carpal tunnel area at the wrist is where it branches into the fingers. So when your wrist is in this position, these muscles, they get tense, they get tight, you get a lack of circulation, you can start to get scar tissue forming, and you get a lot of tension in this area. Along with inflammation, there you go, now you have carpal tunnel. So stretching this area out is very important. So the easiest thing that I can think of to do is just to have your wrist an extension like this, and then just take a nice deep breath in, breathe out, and gently pull your wrist back, okay? But you should be doing this multiple times a day, and you want to hold it for at least 3 to 5 seconds and do it for at least 3 to 5 times. Again, multiple times a day. And in fact, make sure that your other arm doesn't get jealous. So do the other side as well. Take a nice deep breath in, breathe out, and pull your fingers back. It's going to give you a beautiful stretch through the forearm. It's easy to do. You can do it while you're sitting or you're standing, and you're going to help avoid getting carpal tunnel. These are some of my favorite stretches that if you can incorporate on a daily basis, it'll be fantastic. And it's so much better than doing nothing. Having a sedentary lifestyle is not ideal, but if you're stuck in that situation, let's make the most out of it. So make sure that you have a sitting standing situation. If you can't do that, at least get up from your workstation at least every 30 minutes. But the sitting standing situation is so much better. And then do those stretches and exercises that we talked about. Apart from that, make sure that you're exercising at least 3 times a week for 30 minutes and get some weightlifting and some cardio in there as well. Okay? You want to make sure you're getting enough sleep, 7 to 8 hours a day. And if you're feeling any tension, any headaches or soreness or stiffness in your spine, get your spine and nervous system checked. Okay, and if you're in the Orange County area, we've got a location in Yorba Linda and in Orange Hills. Come and see us. We would love to help.